So Mrow is one of the more is a snarker foot soldier, okay? Mrow is a snarker foot soldier, and he is one of the biggest contributors to the snarking thing that happens, all right, against Destiny. He'll deny it. Obviously, he is one of the most heinous individuals, actually. The reason why he's so heinous is because even though he goes after me for my clearly disproven false allegations, okay, and my other ridiculous accusations that are all false, by the way, all right, he himself has very credible and true allegations in which his other buddies sweep for, okay? So, there is this video that was made a long time ago before all of this, 9 months ago. Now that Mrow's allegations are being brought forth to the light again, okay, I think it's worth looking at this one. This video that is under 1,000 viewers, okay, 1,000 viewers, this buried video that is high effort and it was just buried this entire time. The person who made this video came onto my stream to talk about Mrow, okay? And yeah, I thought it might be a good opportunity, a good chance for us to take a look again at you know, what Mrow truly is, okay? Because he's not a who, he's a what. He's an it, all right? He is a diabolical demon, a monster sent from hell, and probably one of the most guilty in this entire space, okay, when it comes to being a predator, all right? Anyway, take a look.
Not be the same.
Yes, lyrics, it was flirting.
Few people, we knew the world would not be the same.
Yes, lyrics, it was flirting.
Few people laughed.
Hey, if Solar shows me a picture of her bare fucking Mexican tits, I'm not gonna make the argument that isn't.
And, you know, considering how most people didn't watch this, I will now share with you the glory, okay?
Few people cried.
I did like it.
I was there, yeah, I think
Most
so.
people were silent.
H minus 10 seconds.
I remembered the
9.
line from the
And this video is just absolute cinema. I remember this video being absolute cinema, and it's just the crime. It didn't get the views it deserved, yeah.
Hindu scripture, the
Like Oppenheimer at the start. Oh my lord, dude.
Bhagavad Gita,
Every time I have to explain this image, it makes me sound more like a.
Vishnu.
24-hour timeout.
7.
Go chase another 17-year-old? Yeah, and I'll do it. And you want to know what that is? Not motherfucker. What's childlike about a 17-year-old with big old fuck?
6.
Is trying to persuade the prince that
As someone who was S8.
he should do his duty, and to impress him,
4.
There's a lot. There's a
Yeah,
lot. in this.
this seems like. Are you sure this is illegal?
takes on his multi-armed form,
3.
and says,
2.
And then, now this is directly from Mrow. I have DMs of Mrow a 13-year-old.
now I am become death,
1.
the destroyer of worlds.
Absolute cinema! Oh my god.
Before Mrow became for one he is today, he was once a moderator of Turkey Tom's Discord server, and that was until he was kicked off for a reason that will surprise you. There was once a file on the server, and like every other moderator, you would ban the file. However, Mrow would take an approach that would cost him his mod
Wait, is that sound from Undertale? Like the damaging sound?
status. Mrow and his smooth brain of his would troll this file into becoming his own personal lolcow. Mrow would never contact anyone in this, not even Turkey Tom or any other mods. Instead, Mrow would bait the file into giving him personal content and laws and gags. And this is, of course,
Wait, what?
despite the fact that this file was grooming said minors. And Turkey Tom would find out and kick Mrow along with his friend group out of the server. While the hard evidence has been purged from the internet, the detectives in the Wanted in 6 States industry have luckily found a clip of this.
Who is Mrow? Bro, you wanna know the Mrow story? Dude, when I still have my Discord server open as like a server you could call into, this guy called in and told me that there was a potential predator in the server that he decided to not ban because he thought it was funny to bully him. That's who Mrow is. I don't like this kid. He told me there was a potential pest slash like zoophile slash like predator in the server that he didn't want to ban, and the reason why is because he thought it was funny to bully him and keep him around rather than just ban him. Like, that's what he told me. So I'm not really inclined to like this guy, okay? I'm just not. Is he predator or mod? He was a mod. Mrow was a mod. He's not a predator. He's just a dumbass. Blink Vito's his base. Yeah, it is, but he shouldn't be in my Discord. He shouldn't be in my Discord server. Obviously.
And
Oh my god. Okay, so I actually forgot about this. So to be very clear, Mrow was a Turkey Tom moderator who didn't ban a PDF because he just wanted goofs and gaffs? The fuck? Okay.
along with Turkey Tom also confirming this, there would also be secondhand information that would confirm these by a Kiwi farmer who talked to them in a collaborative comment.
Can you say take a look again, but like a Khajiit? Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. I don't know. Holy fuck, you're trans? I didn't even recognize that at first. What?
From a user who saw it happening live at that time. However, Mrow would do something that is incredibly stupid, and that would be instead of burning your bridge and losing connection with the said file, Mrow would stream talking to said file while doing a trial on Lolly.
Friend, I really did it for my friend Freddy. I just did it for him. I honored him, and that's pretty much it. Honestly, I'm about to release another world that has nothing to do with any of Felinas or anything, just a show world, really. I just made it just for him, really.
So,
Really
so you
special.
don't allow NSFW in your world, but there are multiple Discord links in the world that go to an NSFW server. There are heavily skins in your VR chat world, and you lowered the age cap of 1 year. Can you make that make sense, sir?
So-
Help
so-
just make sense to me, you know?
So basically for the NSFW server, you have to verify to get in. That's one thing. If you're a child, you can't get in. That's just how it is.
I'm not gonna listen, man. Listen, to get into the NSFW server, you have to type a fucking age. I could go in there as a 12-year-old and say I'm 18, and you would let me in. All right, that
That's
argument
not-
is not.
Mrow began his career under the alias Dr. Doggo and Dr. Puzzy. Was a noted fan of commentators Levi is Here and Keemstar in his late teens. His channel now called Mrow 2.
Wait, so to be very clear, he burned his position as a moderator in order to farm this alleged PDF for content? Am I getting that right?
Who originally hosted various topical videos. Though the current library is different due to deletion and new uploads intended to cover the old content, a specific video titled The DIY Fleshlight is important to look at, with a particular focus on his hand in the footage. Mrow's hand is
Bro, it's kind of hard to avoid Undertale, just mainly because, like, every single fucking commentator in this entire fucking space plays another medium and core behind every single fucking commentary, okay? Like, every single slop commentary video has these two songs playing in the background constantly.
and represents no kind of black. This part will be explained further into the video. Furthermore, his associated SoundCloud account, which uses his old branding, features a playlist named Good Anime Songs for Relaxation. That includes a track titled Masturbate to Cartoons, a title presented as a pun tendentiously linked to the concept of fictosexual, a disease that was made after the Great Bombing of Japan and has become associated with the creation of hentai and lolly, and is the most common disease in the human race, and leads to causes such as thirsty turtle, wolfing, vigorous fucking mukbang, or that you live in 87103 Plum Road, Richfields, Ohio 446.
Until music kind of, it is fire, objectively speaking, okay? Toby Fox walks in the room. He says, Mozart, Beethoven, sit down. I will teach you a thing or two about music. And they sit down, ready to hear the lessons to be taught.
683. Before making this, I contacted VA about two things: if they had anything on Mrow, or why their video about him was taken down. He told me that Mrow made fun of him for being when he was a minor, and then put his quote on merch. And the worst thing he did was flirt with a 17-year-old at 21, but the age gap was 3 years and didn't even go anywhere. Then they would later state that the reason why they took down their video was because who really cares, and that they didn't hate Mrow and also don't want people thinking that he disliked them. I told him that I'm very well aware that you do not want him to hate you. He would say that, oh no, he definitely hates me, I don't mind that, I just don't want people thinking I hate him. With all that is stated, I'm going to talk about the connection in this. VA is a user accused by Mrow of grooming and his sister and hanging
What? Huh? Wait, I don't remember this part. Whoa.
out with minors in the
Wait, hold
on merch. And the worst thing he did was flirt with a 17-year-old at 21, but the age gap was 3 years and didn't even go anywhere. Then they would later state that the reason why they took down their video was because who really cares, and that they didn't hate Mrow and also don't want people thinking that he disliked them. I told him that I'm very well aware that you do not want him to hate you. He would say that, oh no, he definitely hates me, I don't mind that, I just don't want people thinking I hate him. With all that is stated, I'm going to talk about the connection in this. VA is a user accused by Mrow of grooming.
Oh, accused by Mrow. Mrow. What the? Oh my god. I can't. Mrow. Oh my lord. Mrow. Right? Mrow.
Raping his sister and hanging out with minors in the call. However, this is false. For starters, VA made a response video debunking these claims. In this, he states that he's the only child in his family and that all the minors were muted in the call. However, he wasn't muted, but he was just turning his mic on and off to trigger Mrow. And Mrow would also state that VA was a out of pure anger. And VA claimed Mrow would also harass other victims of SA and grooming. Now, I clearly stated that the video that VA made was deleted.
Wait, so he was accused by Mrow of essaying his sister, but then he's the only child, so it was just false accusations. How the fuck do you mess that up though? Like, how the fuck do you mess up, like, oh yeah, this guy essayed his sister, but then he's like the only child of his family? What the fuck?
And I found that there are two sources to this video. One was on CB2, and the other was on a controversial platform known as Kiwi Farms. So what source did I use? I obviously used Kiwi Farms, and the reason why I use Kiwi Farms is one is because
Giga Chad, okay? When you use Kiwi Farms, I would rather you admit it than hide it like the fucking snarkers do, okay? Or hide it like everybody else does, okay? I will respect anybody infinitely more who just outright admits to using Kiwi Farms, okay? I would respect Turkey Tom more if he outright like admits that he just copies every single Kiwi Farms thread on all the locales, okay? It's just cringe, man. Like, who the fuck cares, man?
The raw version of this. There is no live stream and no one's talking over it. It is just the MP4. VA would later pin a comment saying that Mrow won and that he forgives him. That's when I realized that I wasn't talking to someone that was Mrow's enemy, but an ally. And that caused me to look further into VA when I found that he was part of something called the UTTP, or Troll Police. VA would get into beef with someone called Caitlin Coe, a Splatoon music creator who harassed a minor using her fanbase, allegedly. However, it doesn't even matter because the UTTP and VA would send their audience to harass Caitlin Coe. They would send things such as gore pictures and epilepsy-inducing gifs/videos and stuff mocking her and her family. And for the sake of not getting this video
To be fair, Tom does credit the farms in his videos now. Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
taken down, I only have to show you the most tamest thing of them all, and that this is someone in VA's audience. VA will go on to a Discord call, I mean, to sending people to attack Caitlin Coe. He even changed the video's appearance into some degenerate shit. Mind damn that this motherfucker is 17 and Mrow is a whole ass adult.
You know how this happened? They came after me.
Vicky admits to sending people to attack me and is making vids on me just for money.
I was like, you got the wrong person. Go after Caitlin Coy. And it worked.
Why were you lying about it so much?
So why was I lying about it so much?
Yeah.
Because I wanted my career. I made £300 a month.
Yeah, that is definitely the Undertale Deltarune sound. Yeah. A Cheeto versus Mrow. Yeah, I think okay, all of this stuff I have no idea about. Okay, like this stuff is just okay, it's just too complicated, okay? But this, a Cheeto versus Mrow, I've heard a lot more about this one. Yeah. Because this is specifically because a Cheeto defended the victim and Mrow just went after them. This specifically about Mrow asking, I think, tit pictures of a 17-year-old, like of two 17-year-olds, I think. And there's like a recording of this one. And a Cheeto basically defends the victims and attacks Mrow. And a Cheeto, this would be the beginning of the end, I think, for a Cheeto in commentary. I don't know. Or at least in the Snarker space commentary, yeah. I don't know.
Mrow and the smooth brain of his got an idea to start some drama with a Cheeto. Now, in this drama, it started around the time that
I'm gonna slow this down so I can absorb the information better.
Chris Tyson, Mr. Beast's best friend, was a pedo for having some eye-catchy pictures.
Right. This is at the time, right? Ava Chris Tyson was getting into trouble for having Shadman art in like on a poster in their room. Okay. And people made a big deal about that, obviously, because like Shadman is someone who is like reprehensible for making Keemstar's daughter lolly corn. Okay. I'm not joking, by the way. Okay. Obviously it's very bad because you're making you're making corn of somebody IRL, right? Like you're making a cartoon, even though it's a cartoon depiction, it's not good, right? But the thing is that was years ago, and at the time, everybody accepted Shadman to be right a popular person, and they didn't do any pushback against him. Okay, and yeah, like that just blew up into the whole thing because people went after Ava Chris Tyson. But I know the real fact of the matter is that the only reason why people went after Ava Chris Tyson is because they're trans. Okay. Sunny V2 made a video questioning why the fuck is this person trans? Like for 20 fucking minutes, they questioned why is this person trans? That's the entire fucking video, okay? And that also raised controversy because it's kind of like a mask off moment. The mask off moment obviously is, well, you're not even using an excuse anymore. You're just going directly to the point. But yeah, it was Keemstar's daughter. Yeah, like that was fucked up. That was really fucked up. It's true, right? But people no longer associate with Shadman these days. But snarkers still went after people that were associated with Shadman like 5 years ago, okay? So 5 years ago, people, or 6 years, 7 years ago, 8 years ago at this point, right? A lot of really popular YouTube stars associated with Shadman openly, okay? Many years later, they moved on, okay? They no longer want to associate with Shadman, obviously because it's obvious that Shadman isn't good look anymore, okay? But the snarkers still went after every single one of these big content creators, even though they have dropped Shadman many years ago at that point. Yeah, like it's stupid. It's really stupid.
They were placed on a wall, and Achio decided to step into the drama. Then Mr. Beast would respond to the drama. Then Mrow would truly show himself as one of the most dumbest.
Shout out to Turkey Tom and Nicholas Diori for confronting and grilling Sunny V2. Yeah, well deserved. But also, Sunny V2 themselves is like a clear slop tuber. Like this person creates the most lowest of the lowest quality type like subjects and makes a big deal out of it. Yeah. I remember 2016 Vividly Foods, Dark but Peak Times. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Motherfuckers out there. However, Mrow decided to say fuck it and accused Cheeto of taking advantage of a 17-year-old fan with mental health issues and parasocial attachments. Mrow will go to Aiden Underground's stream.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. This wasn't about the 17-year-old asking for the boob pics. This was about a Cheeto asking somebody on Twitter who is supposed to be a 17-year-old, right? Or underage, to make a shrine out of them. Because they also made a shrine for Turkey Tom, I think. This is according to Forest Cat. They also made a shrine for Turkey Tom. And that 17-year-old, Cheeto just simply asked the question, well, are you willing to make a shrine on me, right? So then I can like make a video on it or something, right? It's something that doesn't really have any malice baked behind it. It just seemed innocent, I guess. Like it wasn't like Cheeto was gonna be a predator to that person. Like, and then obviously because Cheeto and Mrow already had existing tension, Mrow would then take this opportunity to essentially PDF jacket Cheeto, right? Did I get that right? I think so. Anyway, yeah.
And tried to paint Cheeto as a predator.
All right, so I'll start over here. So we have a Cheeto. So we see the Cheeto shrine, right? This is Instagram story. Cheeto replies, "What?" Right?
And especially Mrow should be the last person to start throwing stones because Mrow is, again, right? He is a very known and infamous pest, right? Who preys on underage kids off stream, right? So keep in mind that this person is the same person who preys on underage IRL kids, okay? Meanwhile, he is the one going after a Cheeto for something that looks innocent, okay? So just keep in mind like where these people come from. All of them are hypocrites, okay? But yeah.
Right? Then he says, you need to make a 4-minute tour and I'll react to this for a video. Okay?
Yeah.
Wait.
Then
that's innocent. By the way, okay, just because you talk to a minor doesn't mean you're like being a predator, right? Obviously. So yeah, like
this exchange goes to Twitter. Okay, this exchange switches to Twitter. Okay. So these DMs, I don't have a lot of DMs.
But oh, this sounds like Aiden, by the way. Okay, just so you know, this person, I'm pretty sure is Aiden. Just notice the way that this person says right? That's a Aiden right? I would also point out Cheeto was in the edgy side of the scene, so him making jokes just wasn't as usual. Yeah, sure, yeah. Cheeto was also under fire for other things that he deserved to be under fire for, I'll be honest. Cheeto himself is not a very likable person because he then grifted to right-wing commentary recently. So honestly, I can't defend this motherfucker, okay? I'm gonna be real, but anyhow.
I'm in contact with the girl. I'm gonna see if I can get more because we obviously this is not a lot to go off of. But Cheeto says, I thought you were 18 or something. She says, I'm almost 17. So this is another.
Just got home safely. It seems I clocked out and tuned into the stream at the perfect time. You should rewind back to the beginning of the stream. That's when I debated like a bunch of DG yahoos who weren't okay with me. It's pretty entertaining, actually.
16-year-old.
Yeah,
in addition to the previous 16-year-old who you were just on call with, who was 16 at the time. And then she says, no, I turned 17 in June. Tons of people assume I'm 18. Well, take care and be safe. And then we have an Instagram story of her saying, thinking about how my therapist told me to stop obsessing over random YouTuber men, and how my reply was, he follows me on Instagram. This is in relation to a Cheeto. So he's taking advantage of like an extremely parasocial woman.
Stop. Hold on.
I love how Aiden pretends he doesn't have any kind of association with Mrow outside of like, he doesn't even own the fact that they're friends, by the way, okay? Aiden doesn't even own the fact that him and Mrow are friends. Meanwhile, like, there is this entire storied history of them going back so many years, of them just essentially being with one another, on stream with one another, making out most likely, and just like having with one another, okay? I'm kidding on the last two parts. Or am I? But the point is that, like, I love how they just pretend they just have no association with one another. It's just, oh, Lord.
Were there any further exchanges when he found out she was 17?
From what I know, yes, but from what I know, it's not like I'm not making a claim that he's like a fucking predatory, to be clear.
So what is the
I'm not making the claim of like, oh, he kept talking to her or whatever, right? I just think it's weird that he's like getting girls to try to make shrines for him so he can make fucking videos on it and LARP as a Turkey Tom skinwalker. That's the claim that I'm making. I don't think it's anything like more than that. He was like 19. I think he's 20 now. So like even if he was interested in this girl in like a romantic way, I wouldn't care.
So,
I just think it's
so
weird.
he's just being cringe. This is like a nothing burger. Okay.
True, Aiden's right. Aiden's just right here. And I have to imagine that Aiden back then probably gave more pushback to Mrow because, again, they probably didn't have that much of a bond back then, right? Because these days, 100%, I think that Aiden would cover for Mrow all the way, constantly, right? Like he did before, right? But back then, they probably didn't, like, they weren't united against Steven, I think, right? Like, they didn't have, like, this huge snarker alliance against Steven, right? Just to be very clear, back then, at the very least. So, yeah, like, obviously, we have Aiden just essentially being more critical of Mrow, right, openly. But I don't think you can I just don't think you can expect the same behavior these days. I just don't think you can expect the same behavior. Yeah.
You think DMing like 16-year-old girls to make shrines for you is a nothing burger?
No, this is exactly what
you're sweeping. You're sweeping.
No, you have to.
In reality,
you know what? I'm also glad that Mrow was also a crash out back then too, okay? You know, some things never change.
Cheeto was having a competition of his fans of who can make the best shrine of him. And the fan was, again, truly aware of her actions, and Cheeto was asking her to tone it down. She did it too fucking well.
Oh, a one-on-one with you, or does she want a group shot?
Hold on, what were you saying? Hold on, 1 minute, Mrow. What were you saying? Or what did you want to say, Adia?
This is before the Aiden Nicholas Diorio bridge burn. Back then, Aiden was Z tier, but wasn't known as a snake and bad faith actor in the commentary just yet. Yeah, it's kind of sad that after you've known as a snake and the bad faith actor, then, you know, you start to gain a little bit of attention, right? Was that little bit of attention worth it to compromise your morals and ideals to destroy your credibility and your future of your career? Well, I guess we'll have to see, right?
I just wanted to say that, like, Joanna's the person, she's my friend, right? And, like, I've been texting her this time. She isn't responding to me, so I don't know. She's probably just not online right now.
So you're friends with her, correct?
Yeah. I don't know if this.
So you're 17. You're 17. Not. I mean, you're about to be an adult. You could probably make a reasonable assessment of this. In your opinion, do you think a Cheeto took advantage of her?
No.
Do you, Joanna? How mentally ill is she? Does she like hallucinate with you and stuff?
Does she hallucinate with me?
Actually, don't say that. I don't want to fuck this girl's privacy over.
No.
So.
Oh my God! Where was this version of Aiden? What the fuck? Where was this version of Aiden? Bro, Aiden is so fucking cucked depending on who his friends are, bro. Aiden's entire existence just boils down to who his friends are, period. And that's literally it, bro. Oh my God. Because can you imagine if this Aiden was still around? Aiden got groomed by Duke. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like this is so crazy to me, bro. Like this is mind-blowing.
Sorry, what I want to say is, in your opinion, is she so mentally ill that she can't consent to something like that?
Where was this version of Aiden? It's fucked up.
Okay.
What did they do with Aiden's brain?
Like, I want you to look.
They fucking lobotomized this motherfucker, bro.
Look at the average One Direction stands bedroom from 2014.
Exactly.
Exactly. This is just regular teen girl behavior.
Exactly. It sounds like she's a fangirl. It sounds like she's a fangirl, right? Because some of these BTS stands and shit I see on Twitter, they would appear crazy to me too. Like the amount they obsess over fucking I don't know this guy's name, the one Korean.
Aiden fell so hard from grace, bro.
Guy. But like this sounds to me like this is just a fangirl. And if it's just a fangirl that's 16, I don't think there's anything predatory. Sure, weird. I think it's weird to ask anyone to make a shrine of you, regardless of their age. But the argument here is
you're the only person that has ever brought up predatory, dude. Holy fuck.
When you bring up things like the age of consent, there is clearly something being implied, and I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Where was this version of Aiden? Where is this version? Bro! When you bring up age of consent, clearly there is something implied to be there. Bro, nowadays Aiden would sweep for that. Nowadays Aiden would 100% sweep for that. That's crazy, bro. I miss Aiden. I miss the old Aiden. Not this new Aiden, okay? Oh my God, dude, Aiden, oh my God, he was so much more better faith here, right? Yeah.
You are a fucking moron if you don't see that.
No, Aiden, you
Oh my God! Where was this version of Aiden? Bro, he got mind fucked by the snarkers 100%. Bro, Aiden got so fucking fucked by the snarkers. Holy shit, dude. Like, unironically, he got so fucking mind gaped by the snarkers.
Fucking stupid
What the
piece of
fuck?
shit. Okay, this entire fucking call, you've literally just been sweeping for fucking a Cheeto.
Mrow would try to get multiple
Jesus.
commentators to join his side on
Commentators,
this.
come.
When Aiden didn't believe his story, he would escape to Jalen, a trans YouTuber who sadly deleted their channel, and the evidence has been purged. But I can only assume that he made himself look like a fucking idiot and lose all credibility in this
not good.
live stream. Well, what was left of it anyway. This backfired and Mrow would clear his name, going on Luthric's stream and try to justify his actions, and address the accusations about him with a
Okay, you have to keep in mind that all of these people are like failures, okay? Literally all of these people are failures of content creation, okay? The reason why they go into the snark space is because that is the only way they are able to gain any semblance of relevance, okay? Just a reminder. Now, the reason why the reason why this reminder is so important is because you have to keep in mind that they have to have done something wrong. So wrong and so egregious to the point where they got kicked out of the standard commentary community, okay? Just for the record, it takes a good amount of effort to be kicked out of the standard commentary community because these motherfuckers will also sweep for anything, okay? They also have an infamous history of sweeping for deranged behavior, okay? So to be kicked out of them is like, you have to do something crazy. It's kind of like having your lawyer license like taken away in order to justify like being kicked out of standard commentary, right? Because some heinous people still like are in that space, but it's just like you have to have done something crazily wrong. I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyway, the point of the matter is just, you know, yeah, you have to essentially super fuck up, right? Yeah.
17-year-old fan. Luthrix brought up some conversation Mrow had with a minor who was 17 and Mrow was 21. And in the context-wise, they already had a call which lasted about a minute. Okay, so after editing here, here's what I want to confirm. This is confirmed. Mrow did admit this on the Discord with the said minor.
Oh no.
I have the archives of it. I did confirm that in the future video that I made about this. Well, it actually be the video before this, talk about the aftermath of the content nuke. Mrow confirmed this. She even said that she was a minor, and Mrow never really did confirm his age on this. So I do want to hear something from both of these two creators.
Wait, I think I'm familiar with this, right?
If not, fair enough. I don't really care.
Nice. Not good.
I want these people, however, I do want these people to get on their knees and split their wrists and feel me for the blood for the blood gods. So, yeah.
Oh my god. A little
That's about it. This is confirmed. But then also admit that he enjoyed it, which is something that I am totally fucking speechless in.
Yeah.
Yes, lyrics, it was flirting. I did like it, and I enjoyed the attention I got from it. Okay?
That's crazy!
Are you memeing, or is that actually the thing? Because honestly, I think that is looking at it. I mean, it makes sense.
You
only talk to girls that way for attention.
Larry, listen to me. There's no fucking point in trying to run from this, okay? I leaked all the DMs.
Bro, no wonder Lyrics exited commentary. The reason Lyrics probably exited commentary is because he made too much sense at times, okay? I'm pretty sure that the way that Lyrics did drama and stuff like that, like, I think it was pretty reasonable. I think the way that Lyrics did drama and addressed issues was actually super reasonable. Like, he tried to look at more, like, good faith interpretations of things rather than going directly to, like, the bad faith conclusion. And I think that, like, they just don't fuck with him anymore, maybe because of that reason. I don't know, bro. But, like, I don't think I've ever found, like, that much of a big issue with Lyrics' coverage of things. Now that I think about it, yeah. I don't know, like, unless there was something I missed, yeah. Because the most dirt anybody can ever find on Lyrics was his lolly shit, which is, like, again, like a big nothing burger. Is like, yeah. And to be fair, commentary people did sweep for Lyrics, but it's just, you know.
It's all out there. I'm trying to move away from this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Okay, this is fucking retarded. I'm just gonna fucking say it.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Okay? Is that good? Is that what you wanted?
No, but the minor has screenshots of the entire interaction between her and Mrow will give links of sexualization of girls and health problems. And to honestly make it fucking worse, he was trying to sway the 17-year-old to dump her boyfriend and hook up with him. I do care about you, but if you're gonna make my life worse, I have no reason to keep you around. It's literally the same argument with that Corey guy. He might make you happy, you might like him, but he's making your life worse. You should probably get rid of him. I like you. You're fun to talk. But if you make my life worse, why would I keep talking to you?
I still can't believe Mrow did this, bro. I can't believe Mrow tried to convince a fucking 17-year-old to try to dump her boyfriend, also under 17, in order to be with him. And he used like pity to go about it. He tried to use pity shit, then like the most like virgin behavior, by the way. It's so crazy. It's so crazy he was able to get away with this shit, bro. Like, wow. The fact that he was able to get away with, like, trying to convince a 17-year-old to dump their black boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? It's a high schooler. What the fuck is wrong with you? Guy was 21 at the time, by the way, and also asked for nudes, of all things.
Can you just be honest with me?
What the fuck?
You think I'm fat, incel, and degenerate? Yeah. Go ahead and unblock your black beloved bride. I guess I know you.
By the way, this is where the top right Discord screenshot came from, by the way, okay? The top right Discord screenshot literally came from this encounter, okay? Really? If only I was a big buff black guy. Fuck my stupid chungus life.
To you, BPD.
What the fuck, bro?
Queen, I'm so confused. I'm just trying to fix things. Fix my fuck.
Not the fucking gifts, bro! I forgot about that. I can't believe. Oh my god, I cannot believe he used these gifts, bro. Bro. I literally cannot believe he used these actual fucking emo anime girl crying, lolly anime girl crying gifts. Bro, fuck me, dude. Like, I can't. Bro, can you imagine? Here, let me read this. Everyone leaves me. I'm just ooh, trying to fix things. Ooh, fix my fuck ups. Ooh, I always fuck up. Ooh, oh. But worst of all, I'm fat and British. Yeah, you're gonna pull a lot of pussy with that one, dude.
Fuck-ups. I always fuck up. But worst of all, I'm fat and British. Oh, fuck. Die.
Oh, my lord, bro. Me, bro.
Die.
Me. Oh, my lord.
You're fat. Fatty, stupid woman.
I hope you guys aren't drinking water or having like a sip of food, like not a sip of food, fuck me, but like some food while you're like listening to this, because this just always makes me crack up so fucking hard, bro. Bro, this always makes me fucking crack the fuck up, bro. Oh my, this will never stop being funny. This will literally never stop being funny. Die. Are you fat? Fatty, stupid fat woman. What the fuck, bro? By the way, this is towards a 17-year-old. This is so sad, bro. Oh my lord.
The life of a fat woman, always chasing the next hoodie.
What the fuck? How is it a 17-year-old? He's not actually British, but like, how is a 17-year-old like telling you that you're wilding out? By the way, guys, the person who is saying that Mrow is wilding out and saying that he has mental health issues is a 17-year-old. The 17-year-old is telling Mrow that this person has mental health issues. This full-grown fatso man has mental health issues. You have issues. Okay, bro, if that was me, oh my, if I was on the receiving end of that, it would be so over for me, bro. I'm never logging online ever again. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. What? Guys, these are my ops, by the way. Just want to say that these are my ops, in case you guys have forgotten. These are my ops, all right? Just want to say that these are my ops. These are my ops. They're my ops. This is not okay. We need a cleansing in this world, okay?
The fuck? Sorry.
We need to purge. We need to annihilate the darkness.
Do you hate me? You have a mental health issue. Really? If only I was a big buff black guy. My stupid chungus life. Monroe. God, I just, just think myself.
It just keeps going. That's the best part. The best part is that it keeps going. Oh my god, it literally does not even fucking stop, bro.
From everyone. Dignity, please be normal. I want to be YouTube buddies, but this is too fat for me.
Can we get a reminder of Mrow lookalike? Oh yeah, good question.
I'm playing a game. You're retarded, lol. Oh, fuck. Bridge mended? Stop. You're like...
It keeps going! It just doesn't stop! It just doesn't stop, bro! Fuck, I can't find it. Oh, wait, no.
Evil.
Hold on.
Like,
I have it here
it's
somewhere.
ontologically evil.
I promise.
And morally bankrupt.
Wait, is it this one? Nope. Oh, wait, no, this is also relevant, but whatever. Is it this one? Nope, that's Pickle Jar. Is it this one? Nope, that's me from 3 years ago. Is it this one? Nope, No Child Left Behind. Is it this one? I mean, it's relevant, but it's not relevant to this one, okay? Okay. Just define the image. These images are good, to be fair. Indeed, kissing. This one? Is it this one? Wait, this one? He's monologuing like a bad villain? Really? You think so? Is this a black square? Oh, it is. Oh, brother. What is this then? Why do I have all of these? Oh my god, I need to clean up my OBS. Hello? Okay, never mind. I'm good.
Dude,
I'll find out.
I hope you have a weird hate boner for me, because if this actually how you are, this sucks, lol. Mrow would be proud of the fact that he isn't a pedo, and he would make that fucking loud and clear.
24-hour timeout. Go chase another 17-year-old? Yeah, and I'll do it.
I found it. Dude, can you imagine, bro? Oh my god, this is the person that is trying to tell a 17-year-old guys. Just picture in your head, use your imagination, creativity. Okay, this is the person who is trying to convince a 17-year-old to leave their black boyfriend. Oh my god, bro, I can't. Oh my lord. Just a reminder, at like before like literally Dylan Burns, I'm pretty sure Dylan Burns at like 19 years of age or 18 years of age. Pretty sure Dylan Burns went to Ukraine for the first time to document the war in Ukraine at 19. At 19 years of age, to this day, Dylan Burns is a war journalist on the Ukraine front. Meanwhile, Mrow at 21 was trying to convince a 17-year-old to leave their black boyfriend. Guys, this world is fucked. Some people are clearly not born the same. Some people are clearly not born in the same elo, okay? Like, clearly, okay? How could Dylan go to an active war zone at 19 or 18, okay? Or 20 at most, right? And Mrow, at an objectively older age, is saying, fuck my stupid Chunga's life. What? Okay, yeah, I'm good. It's crazy.
You want to know what
that
that is?
Okay?
Not motherfucker. What's childlike about a 17-year-old with big old fuck?
Like, he is so nuclear with himself. He is so nuclear with himself that his like literally Dickers had to cover for Mrow. Dickers had to cover for Mrow, okay? Like, Dickers had to sweep for Mrow actively because he is such a fucking thermonuclear bomb for himself. So fucking cringe. Dude, all my ops are gay, okay? Like, oh my lord. And I'm actually gay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Nice.
Your Honor, my client's defense is that he isn't a... Therefore, he isn't. Get the fuck out of my course. You ain't from Michigan if you've never done this before.
Himpleton. I don't know much about Himpleton. I'll be honest, okay? I don't know much about Himpleton, but maybe, I can be enlightened on this one. All I know about Himpleton is that he is also a snarker, and he is also bullied relentlessly by the snarkers, but he is still trapped in the loop, just like Hellbent, basically. Like, someone who is, like, relentlessly bullied by the snarkers, but at the same time, they're not going to find a way out of it, so then they contribute also to the abuse. So, and you shouldn't feel bad for them. You shouldn't feel bad for them just on the standard that, like, they're still willing to be evil, right? Like, they're still willing to be cruel people. And yeah, you shouldn't feel bad for them, honestly, based off of that. Fuck.
Man Himpleton is a cock and was once a meat rider of Monroe. And for context, this all started with a debate that was about censoring CP. Monroe's argument was that if you hadn't censored CP, then you are a This, of course, was implying that...
Wait, sorry, what?
If you wanna, I mix up 3 different kind of weeds. I call it Osama. Wild like a young
Batman Hilperton is a cock.
What is
it was
that
once a
rap
meat
from?
rider of Monroe. And for context, this all started with a debate that was about censoring CP. Monroe's argument was that if you had censored CP, then you are a This, of course, was implying that slime.
Oh, if you handle. Oh, if you handle CP, you are a PDF. Gotcha. Okay, so most definitely Mrow is a PDF, right? And Doobie is most definitely a PDF, right? According to Mrow standards. Mrow's own standards, just to be very clear. It's not entirely surprising that these people have no fucking principles in any way whatsoever. Okay, and they constantly contradict themselves at all fucking times of the week. But yeah, anyway, just
Beast is a
Hey, Foodshops, I'm sorry that these people treated you so badly, for what it's worth. For the record, okay? I took the abuse, but I came out of it with a career. All right? I'll take that. I'll fucking take it, okay? I came out with a career that most people die for. No, I think you should feel bad for people whose stories never got told and who suffered the same way I did, but they never got anything out of it except for like a bunch of trauma, okay? I think these are the people who are actually important, okay? I'm nothing, okay? I'm just, yeah.
Pedo for using an 18-year-old nude image, and which is.
But thank you, I appreciate it.
Fucking stupid enough, because by Mrow standards, wouldn't he be the for viewing fucking CSAM? Now, this alone is hypocritical. What if I told
I
you
just don't like it.
that Mrow
Me neither. I don't like it either, okay? I don't.
watched
Sucks.
a lolicon video about a V.
He has to scream and he has to cry and he has to rely on abusing the friendship of someone else to make it so they can't moderate.
It would be different if they came with some sort of logic or organized thought, or use any kind of critical thinking, but they just won't, and that's just the worst part of it. I fully agree. Yeah, I think the worst part of it is that it's just very obvious to anybody who's like normal that like these people are deranged. But I think the only people who back these kinds of people up are like actually mentally retarded. Like anybody who is like like the two fucking people I debated earlier, like Kaiser and Prime Mind, like these people are like. I don't know, man. Like, these people are exactly the kinds of people that would fall for snarker narratives, right? It's so obvious now, right? Like, how these people fall for it. I don't know. It's just all very disappointing.
Their own stream. But yeah, it's a shame that I didn't get an answer from Mrow on whether or not he was okay with looking at lolicon content.
Good question.
To research or produce a video or a stream.
So, chat, I'm only going to say this once. It's time.
While dressing up as the fucking Joker.
What the
Slime
fuck?
Beast would make a video talking about
That's
how
actually
Hamilton
pretty
is a
funny.
trust issue since he violated the golden
What the
rule
fuck?
of commentary, leaking DMs of Monroe, and Mrow allegedly a 13-year-old. and how Mrow could demonstrate extreme hypocrisy, which is funny enough because I forgot to mention this earlier in the section that by Mrow's standards, okay, this is a Mrow again, by his own standards, he's also a pedo because censored CP. Yeah.
Oh no. Hey, this is the part that is relevant. That Alish tried to dig up mid-debate, but then, you know, she just couldn't find it mid-debate. Because they were trying to put the pressure on her. They were essentially trying to put the pressure on Alish to try to produce this mid-debate, even though they clearly know what she's talking about. They clearly know what she's talking about, and they essentially tried to make her, like, dig up this specific segment, essentially. And yeah, like, it's just such an unreasonable thing to do, right? And they know exactly what she's talking about, too. So, like, if they were actually being good faith, they would like know what they're, you know, referring to, right? If you actually want to have like a good faith conversation about all this shit, right? Anyway,
how his standards backfire onto him is amazing. But anyway, Mrow would just lie, and Hambleton's career would die because he would detach himself from Mrow and denounce his relationship with Monroe, which leads us to another hypocrite moment.
Is bad or something else Slime Beast is misrepresented or something?
Yeah, that'd be nice if we could get back to what I misrepresented in the Hambleton video.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like at a loss for words. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Did you watch the Hambleton video I made?
Fuck no, dude. I'm not wasting 40 minutes
So
of my
what did
life.
I misrepresent in it, you lying fuck?
I never said you misrepresented anything.
It's fucking.
I mean, sure. There's been times he's like misrepresented people, but like,
okay, then
I have not misrepresented anyone.
I mean, sure. There's been times he's like misrepresented people. He's like misrepresented people. I never said you misrepresented anything.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, I'm sorry. I think you said it like exactly that he fabricated and
not the
misrepresented things in
Hambleton video. I said the
Hambleton
Queeman video.
Holy shit.
Okay, so you said he made a dog shit.
Hambleton by
So
mistake.
he said a dog. You said he made a
I don't
dog
think
shit
I said
video.
Hambleton by mistake, dude.
You said he made a dog
I just
shit
think
video.
he's fabricating shit out of nothing. He did the same thing with Now Recording Podcast. He's doing the same thing with Queeman. He lost the fucking. He doesn't have a target anymore, right? With Plagued Moth. So he has to like fucking crawl his way into the commentary community to try and like get another community.
Here, I actually know where you're coming from, Rao, because like from afar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
I really fucking apologize. So did you watch the Now Recording Podcast video I made?
Again, it is an hour long.
Chad.
1000%.
You just said I fabricated shit in it, and you didn't fucking.
I did not. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What?
Bitch. You are a son of a bitch.
Okay, so I'm gonna make myself incredibly clear, right? You misrepresented Queeman. You're fabricating stuff out of nothing with Hambleton. I did not watch the Now Recording video. I'm saying you're making the rounds. You're fabricating shit out of nothing. That's what I said. Beef.
Well, what's more weird about Mrow?
By the way, okay, oh yeah, we're not associated with one another. Meanwhile, we will literally co-sign each other, defend each other, act like individual white blood cells for one another, and we will constantly gaslight you about this connection, okay? Just so you know, they all know this. They know exactly what they're doing, okay? Don't let them get away with it, okay?
Mrow is that he wanted to talk to a miner named Carrion. For some reason, he joined on alts.
Also, by the way, okay, because I saw this float around as well. I saw this being posed. Why is it that it just so happens that people who are super bullied would then join the snarkers? Well, because if you get mind raped enough, sorry, I have to edit that out. But if you get mind raped enough, and you have nobody around you to support you, chances are is that you're desperate for any kind of attention or a company while still existing in this space. So therefore, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna join the snarkers. Okay, you're gonna change your mind and join the snarkers, and then they'll stop bullying you as much. Okay, you'll still be bullied, but not as much. All right, this is how they get people to join them, by bullying them. Okay, they snark on you, right? Just like with counterpoints, they snark on you. Okay, they'll make fun of you. They'll make the most unhinged attacks. But because you feel alone, you feel isolated, right? There's a perception of you being isolated and whatever, right? You're desperate for any kind of validation, especially if you're being made fun for it, especially if you have like an ego, right? Especially with people with large egos, they are especially the most susceptible to it. If you have somebody with a lot of like internalized like self-validation, I think you will not feel that as much at all. Like, I don't even think it's close. Like, if you're comfortable with your inner cringe, you will not be falling prey to that, okay? But a lot of these people, like, the only reason why they cave into something like that is because they part of them that is cringy rather than the part of them that cringes at things, which is always a turn for the worst, you know? And this is how exactly people are able to psychologically fall into these traps. And this is exactly how they raise their numbers as well. Or at least it's one of the recruitment methods that this online cult essentially uses to raise their numbers, okay? Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. You know how like the one victim at school joins the bullies later on? Because the victim doesn't have anyone who cares about them. So the victim just joins the bullies because they're desperate for any kind of connection, even if it's from their abusers. It's kind of like that, okay?
Sonic's server just to talk to her about Sonic. Sonic found out due to the voice, obviously, and Mrow kept getting banned by Sonic's friend. And then Mrow would make a server, coerce Sonic into joining him, and for the rest of the video, he started to be weird to these minors. On the server,
okay, that's enough. Okay, we made it halfway. All right, let's end the stream. I'm gonna save the timestamp for this. It's better to be a little cringe chungus than let yourself give into chudism. I agree. I think some degree of self-awareness is always good, okay? Like, I'm not gonna deny that some degree of self-awareness is always good. I think that you shouldn't be too cringe. But I think that if you're so sensitive about yourself to the point where you every part of that is cringy just so that you can be accepted in a space full of snarkers and bullies, I think at that point, yeah, I think you're cooked. I don't know. Like, especially if you're an adult and you still partake in shit like this, I think you might be fucked for the rest of your life, right? Like, for example, like, if you reach, like, age 35 or something, right? Like, for example, Chalogic or, you know, older snarkers, Ico rules, right? Not my ledger, the snarker Ico, right? 40 years old, by the way. Westside Tyler. I think at that point, the chances of you changing for the better is so small to the point where I think the chances you're moving on is so small to the point where I don't think you should. I don't think you're ever gonna move on. I think at that point we're gonna continue this video then. Let's go. So last time we left off, Mrow was rizzing up 17-year-olds, okay, and he's about to. He was trying to convince a 17-year-old to give up their black boyfriend, who is also under 18, by the way. So then she could be with him, all right? We're about to go over some of the #1 hitters, all right?
And Mrow would just lie.
Oh, by the way, Ali Khan, yeah, I recognize that name. Callie Marie, I also recognize that name. Slime Beast is Slime Beast, obviously. Louis, SLV, I also recognize that name. Oh my god, I recognize, like, more than half of these names. Oh my lord. Oh my god, bro. What is wrong with my life? Why do I even know any of these names? Oh my god, we have to replay this part because it was so fucking funny, bro. Bro, we need to replay this part at the very least, okay? So this is Mrow's. Okay, he says Mrow, okay, which is objectively the wrong way to say it, okay? But Mrow here, or Mrow, okay, Mrow. He begins reading out Mrow's like leaked DMs with the underage girl, and the underage girl is basically just going like, dude, you're unhinged. And Mrow is just continuing to be unhinged. It's great. It's fantastic content, okay?
For fucking a Cheeto.
Mrow would try to get multiple commentators to join his side on this. When
Abba's Behemah drama was funny as fuck. Yeah, because he was in it's so funny because he was literally into the same BBD bitches as Destiny was. Like, what the fuck? Like, even Destiny has been with more like fucking like, even Destiny has been with more stable bitches than Abba, right? Melina and Lauren Southern are both more mentally stable than the Asian baby girl that Abba was involved with, right? 100%. 100%. It's without the shadow of a doubt. So all the shaming that Abba was doing to Steven is just so hypocritical, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's stupid, obviously.
Aiden didn't believe his story. He would escape to Jalen, a trans YouTuber who sadly deleted their channel and the evidence has been purged. But I can only assume that he made himself look like a fucking idiot and lose all credibility in this live stream. Well, what was left of it anyway. This backfired and Mrow would clear.
Does anybody have the original Mrow versus lyrics thing archived? Maybe Forest Cat? Maybe do you have like a version of that still archived somewhere that I can take a look at? That debate?
His name. We're going on Lutheric's stream and tried to just.
Bro, this guy's like pronouncing every single name wrong, bro. It's lyrics. It's lyrics and lyrics. It's not Mrow, it's Mrow. What the fuck? What the fuck is he pronouncing? I bet he also pronounces Jay Stokes' name as Gistical. Like,
his actions.
Nah? Okay.
And address the accusations about him with a 17-year-old fan. Luthrix brought up some conversation Mrow had.
Wait, hold on. We have to watch the beginning of this again because it was just so cinema. Oh my god, wait, hold on.
We knew the world would not be the same.
I love this intro so much. But also because I'm corny and fucking theater pilled.
Yes,
okay?
lyrics. It was flirting.
Few people laughed.
Hey, if Solar shows me a picture of her bare fucking Mexican tits, I'm not gonna make the argument that that isn't.
Few people cried.
I did like it.
Most people were silent.
H minus 10 seconds.
I remembered the
9.
line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita.
Oh my god.
Every time I have to explain this image, it makes me sound more like a
Vishnu.
24-hour timeout.
7.
Go chase another 17-year-old. Yeah, and I'll do it. And you want to know what that is? Not motherfucker. What's childlike about a 17-year-old with big old fuck?
6.
Is trying to persuade the prince that
As someone who was S8.
he should do his duty, and to impress him.
4.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, this seems like. Are you sure this is all legal?
Takes on his multi-armed form
3.
and says,
2.
And then, now this is directly from Mrow. I have DMs of Mrow a 13-year-old.
What?
now I am become death,
1.
the destroyer of worlds.
Absolute cinema. Okay, let's get back to the where we left off.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Luthrix brought up
Who the hell's
some
the Joker?
conversation.
I don't fucking know. But at least that motherfucker, at least the Joker person put more effort into his streams than all of the snarkers combined, okay?
Mrow had with
Impleton is still friends with Mrow. I'm not surprised at all.
a minor who was 17 and Mrow was
I would have already assumed that was the case for anyone.
21. And in the context-wise, they already had a call which lasted about a minute. Okay, so after editor here, here's what I want to confirm. This is confirmed. Mrow did admit this on the Discord with the said minor.
Bro, this is so good. Oh my god. I can listen to this all day as a visual as like a fucking audio stem. I can listen to this all day, bro. Oh
I have
my
the
lord.
archives of it. I did confirm that in the future video that I made about this. Well, it actually be the video before this, talk about the aftermath of the content nuke. Mrow confirmed this. She even said that she was a minor, and Mrow never really did confirm his age on this. So I do want to hear something from both of these two creators. If not, fair enough. I don't really care. I want these people, however, I do want these people to get on their knees and slit their wrists and
Whoa!
feel me for the blood for the blood gods. So, yeah. That's about it. This is confirmed.
Isn't the clown in Rock Kitten House? No.
But then
Really?
also admit
Wait,
that
why
he
do you
enjoyed
say
it,
that?
which is something that I am
Proof or
totally
ban,
fucking
proof or ban,
speechless
proof or
at.
ban. No, stop.
Yes, lyrics. It was flirting. I did like it, and I enjoyed the attention I got from it. Okay, is that what
Why
you
would
wanted?
admit this, bro?
Are you memeing or is that actually the thing? Because honestly, I think that is looking at it. I mean, it makes sense.
There's
you
no
only talk to
fucking
girls that way
point,
for
okay?
attention.
Listen to me. Listen to me. There's no fucking point in trying to run from this. Okay, I leaked all the DMs. It's all out there. I'm trying to move away from this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Okay, this is fucking retarded. I'm just gonna fucking say it. Okay, is that good? Is that what you wanted?
No, but the minor has screenshots of the entire interaction between her and Mrow will give links of sexualization of girls and health problems. And to honestly make it fucking worse, he was trying to sway the 17-year-old to dump her boyfriend and hook up with him. I do care about
What the? It's so crazy.
you, but if you're gonna make my life worse,
Bro, I hope that Lyrics watching all of this from heaven. I hope that Lyrics is having the last laugh. I hope that Lyrics is having the time of his life. I hope that Lyrics has a happy life right now. I hope that Lyrics is a successful content creator. I hope that Lyrics is on the up and up, okay? I hope that Lyrics is good, okay? Because all of these people deserve to be annihilated.
I have no reason to keep you around. Mrow would be proud of the fact that he
Bro, this girl is clearly not fucking interested in you. I can't believe you're rizzing like this with a fucking 17-year-old. Can we even call it rizzing? I think I would rather call it medieval torture. What the fuck?
he isn't a pedo, and he would make that fucking loud and clear.
24-hour timeout. Go chase another 17-year-old? Yeah, and I'll do it. And you want to know what that is? Not motherfucker. What's childlike about a 17-year-old with big old fuck?
Okay, I need this original link, okay? Can somebody, Denal, I know you're listening, okay, my brother, my sister, whoever you are, okay, my king, my queen, okay, Denal, a logger of all snarkers, I pray upon you, I call upon you to produce the link to this conversation. I desire, first and foremost, the most godlike representation of this. Please.
Go ahead.
Okay, nice.
Your Honor, my client's defense is that he isn't a... Therefore, he isn't. Get the fuck out of my course. You ain't from Michigan if you've never done this before. Ryan Hilberton is a cock. It was once a meat writer of Monroe. And for context...
Dude, this guy went from pronouncing Mrow to Mrow. Like, he's gonna say Monroe. Like,
This all started with a debate that was about censoring CP. Murrow's argument was that if you hadn't censored CP, then you are a... This, of course, was implying that Slime Beast is a for using an 18-year-old nude image. And, which is fucking stupid enough, because by Murrow's standards, wouldn't he be the for viewing fucking CSAM? Now, this alone is hypocritical. What if I told you that Mrow watched a lolicon video about a V2?
yeah, from, again, Himpleton is a snarker who gets relentlessly bullied, I think, and relentlessly shat upon by people like Queeman. Meanwhile, he still stays in the circle because he doesn't want to be alone. He would rather be bullied and with other bullies than alone and isolated and, you know, not with them. Okay?
Who were named Nianners. And Mrow would discuss about this person. And the reason why was because Slime Beast brought them into the subject. That is why that he was talking about. Now, I could show you the debate, but I'm going to save you the time. Because the debate was about Mrow yelling and Himpleton muting Slime. Slime Beast points that out in his video, saying Mrow is a hypocrite for calling him a despite the lolicon video Mrow watched. And the reason why Mrow is throwing these pedo accusations is because Mrow wants to score some good points with some content creators.
Discussion. And he, you know, totally forgets that, or he ignores that, or he doesn't think it matters when talking to me about a video related to what I brought into the fucking discussion. So he has a total mind fart and forgets that I was the one who did that, and he thinks that I don't know what the video is, and I don't know who Nianners is, and all this shit. So yeah, he just starts yelling and screaming and yelling and screaming, and he poses this thing.
Remember the Himpleton stream where he was growling like some anime character? Shit was so funny and embarrassing. No.
Where he's like, I have a question for you, Slime Beast. Admit I'm right and apologize. And it's like, no. And he's like, well, I'll keep repeating myself. And just very, very unproductive. Himpleton not doing a fucking lick of moderating. The minute Mrow inappropriate stuff involving children. Nothing explicit. But you watch this lolicon video. Do you think it's okay to look at lolicon or, you know, inappropriate content involving children?
Why do people keep on using it wrong? Lolicon is someone who consumes lolly. Lolly is the actual material itself. Lolita is the book that is required reading in some classes in high school about grooming a minor. And the Lolita Express is Epstein's plane ride. How hard is that? How hard is that? It's just so simple.
Drawn or not, whatever. Do you think it's okay to look at it for research purposes to do a video or to do a live stream, which is the fucking exact thing that Dogpack...
That would make them a lolicon? Yeah, but like you just come up as uneducated and not knowing what you're talking about. I don't know.
Was doing, just with a much, 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 much worse implication, is in that he was looking at what he thought to be a real photograph of a child. So I kind of wanted to approach the subject, and I wanted to see where we stood on certain things. What would he look at? What wouldn't he look at? Where would he, you know, go? What would he do? But of course, any kind of logical discussion is Mrow's kryptonite, and if you have an actual moderated debate between him and pretty much anyone else, he loses. So he has to scream and he has to cry and he has to, rely on abusing the friendship of someone else to make it so they can't moderate their own stream. But yeah, it's a shame that I didn't get an answer from Mrow on whether or not he was okay with looking at Lolicon content to research or produce a video or a stream.
So, chat, I'm only gonna say this once.
I bet Kaiser and Prime Mind are looking at this right now and they're going, see, there goes Foodshops again, talking about Lolly.
It's time.
Whilst dressing up as the fucking Joker, Slime Beast would make a video talking about how Hempleton is a trust issue since he violated the golden rule of commentary, leaking DMs of Mrow, and Mrow allegedly a 13-year-old, and how Mrow could demonstrate extreme hypocrisy, which is funny enough because I forgot to mention this earlier in the section that by Mrow's standards, okay, this is a Mrow again, by his own standards, he's also a pedo, because in one of his videos named Just Gooby, Roblox's biggest creep, 3 minutes and 52 seconds, by the way, we can establish that there is censored CP. Yeah. How his standards backfire onto him.
Okay, because I know at least one of the censored stuff there is drawn stuff, but that doesn't disprove the rest of it, right? Mrow would talk about how he himself handled what he calls to be CP and CSAM from his perspective. He would call it CSAM himself and say, okay, well, I handled that. I censored it myself, right? And he specifically messaged underage victim, I guess, that he perceives to be a victim, and he thought it was okay to ask her for the NSFW, whatever it is, okay? So, honestly, I have no fucking idea whether or not he actually handles CSAM, but you know what? According to Mrow, he apparently has. So, I'm inclined to believe the person themselves, okay? I'm inclined to believe that this person's handling CSAM, just like Doobie, okay?
Is amazing. But anyway, Mrow would just lie. And Hempleton's career would die because he would detach himself from Monroe and denounce his relationship with Monroe, which leads us to another hypocrite moment.
Is bad or something else Slime Beast is misrepresented or something?
Yeah, that'd be nice if we could get back to what I misrepresented in the Hempleton video.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like at a loss for words. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Did you watch the Hempleton video I made?
Fuck no, dude. I'm not wasting 40 minutes.
So
of
what
my
did
life.
I misrepresent in it? You lying fuck.
I never said you misrepresented anything.
It's fucking
I mean,
dumb.
sure. There's been
I
times he's like misrepresented people, but like,
okay, then
I have not misrepresented anyone.
I mean, sure. There's been times he's like misrepresented people. He's like misrepresented people. I never said you misrepresented anything.
I found it. Hempleton, Lyrics, Mrow, Gamma, Beckett versus Cam Nuggets. Oh no, never mind. That's not it. Fuck. No. Is it actually gone? No. Oh, Cam Nuggets is another thing. That's not relevant, I think.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, I'm sorry. I think you said it like exactly that he fabricated and misrepresented
not the
things
Hempleton
in the
video.
Hempleton
I said the Queeman video.
Holy shit.
Okay, so you said he made a dog shit.
Hempleton by
so
mistake.
you said
Discussing the new Mrow allegations. Is this
Everybody,
one it?
well, I'm gonna give everyone a couple minutes to come in.
Who is this guy? Who the fuck are these people?
Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate this. This has been a
Pause. Hello?
ZV ended up moaning in that call, right?
Okay. It wasn't moaning, it was whispering. Was it?
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. The stream was muted.
No.
What are you
it's
looking
not-
for?
Holy
Let me. Oh my god! Wait, Mrow actually joins. Holy shit! That's so cinema. Mrow actually joins.
Say that is never said
ZV,
that.
don't you have like a song?
Oh.
My argument.
Oh my god! I love digging up past Golden Age content because this is all stuff we've missed because we were more in the DG sphere, right? Because we were more in the DG sphere, we missed all of this. But this is like digging up Lav and Mr. Girl content for the first time, essentially.
the dog.
Like that's what it feels like.
You said he made a
I don't
dog
think I
shit
said
video.
Hempleton by mistake, dude.
You said he made a dog
No, I just
shit
think
video.
he's fabricating shit out of nothing. He did the same thing with Now Recording Podcast. He's doing the same thing with Queeman. He lost the fucking. He doesn't have a target anymore, right? With Plagued Moth. So he has to like fucking crawl his way into the commentary community to try and like
I
get
think
another
he
community.
is. Here, I actually know where you're coming from.
And they're still friends after that? Oh my god. This entire space is just a bunch of Stockholm syndrome. Oh
Now, because
my
like
lord.
Can I break
from
in
afar.
quickly? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
I really fucking apologize. So did you watch the Now Recording Podcast video I made?
Again, it is an hour long. 1000%.
You just said
I'm not
I
watching
fabricated shit in it, and you didn't fucking.
I
watch
did
it.
not. I don't know what you're talking
You
about,
are a
dude.
son
What?
of a bitch. You are a son of a bitch.
Okay, so I'm gonna make myself incredibly clear, right? You misrepresented Queeman. You're fabricating stuff out of nothing with Himpleton. I did not watch the now recording video. I'm saying you're making the rounds.
With Himpleton?
You're fabricating shit out of nothing. That's what I said.
What?
Beef.
Beef.
But what's more weird about Moreau is that he wanted to talk to a miner
Beef.
named Carrion. For some reason, he joined on alts on Sonic's server just to talk to her about Sonic. Sonic found out due to the voice, obviously, and Moreau kept getting banned by Sonic's friend. And then Moreau would make a server, coerce Sonic into joining him, and for the rest of the video, he started to be weird to these miners. On the server, and to be fair, it's a 20-minute video, and I don't know what to say.
I like this background, dude. This background music sounds like the fucking, like, okay, the 20-minute movie recaps where there is this AI voice just essentially like narrating every single aspect of the movie and spoiling the entire thing over the course of like 20 minutes. And there's always this music playing in the background. This is probably that music. That's what it sounds like. It's like these like 20-minute like fucking AI narrated slop videos where it just like summarizes the entire fucking movie beginning to finish. Yeah, like this would be the fucking music in the background. Oh my lord. Teresa, the Risa 5847. Thank you so much for the flower. I don't know what does flower even mean. Whatever, I don't care.
I'm that.
I still don't know how jewels convert into money.
Fucking speechless.
We can always get to know each other.
We could share.
If you're gonna joke around with Sonic himself. He's your original. I don't know who you are, bro.
Oh,
I love you. Just get to know me then.
I don't want to know you, dumbass. I don't care.
That's
I don't
not very
really
nice.
like mean girls like that. Could you?
It's not very nice.
Man, I have to listen to this shit again. Man, oh man. Mods, send them to Compton.
They want you to unmute.
You're scaring me. Could you please calm
I
down?
don't care what they want.
Yeah,
I
there's
care
no
what you
reason
want,
for all this
Mamacita.
hostility.
Ay caramba.
What? Wait, what did he say? Macarumba? What the fuck? Hello?
Yeah,
I
there's
care
no
what you
reason
want,
for all this
Mamacita.
hostility.
Ay caramba.
By the way, this is Mrow and another e-girl VTuber person who is most likely a minor going in, creating alt accounts and harassing 2 other 17-year-olds and a bunch of teenagers, okay? In case you guys don't know what is going on, all right? This is the audio, again, of Mrow and his friend going in and harassing underage girls by spam joining the server with alts so then they cannot ban them. They will just keep on creating new alts in order to solicit actual CP and to harass them, even though they've been banned and blocked over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? Yikes. Not good. And by the way, they sound like this, okay? Like this is the voice that Mrow and his friend put on to do it.
Go for fat bitches, but I felt like
Oh,
it makes
finally.
sense for you.
Okay.
That's Mrow.
What the hell's going on?
Be quiet. Be quiet. My friend Mrow is hitting
Fire
her with
Doggo,
a
I need you to
shitty
pipe
wrist.
down. I'm trying to harass Sonic O's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you're failing miserably. Goodness. Is that supposed
I
to be
don't think you
pickup
can
line?
fail at harassment.
Actually, yes, you can. And you're doing it right now. Yeah. I don't feel harassed at all.
I mean,
You
it's
want
the
to be,
sport, I guess. So.
Like physically harassed, maybe.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna
What
do
is
that.
wrong with these people?
My
We can
How
try.
many times has Sonic cheated on you, and how many times have you threatened to go and tell me information?
And how many times has
No times.
how many times has the people
I
that
mean,
he's
in
cheated with
OO
been under
game,
the
you
age of
talked about
18?
him cheating on you, and you also said, "I'm gonna go tell Mrow something." And
For starter, Mrow would dox himself, and that's right, he did do that in order to have that said minor come over and play. And
What?
after watching this, I'm starting to agree with Kiwi Farms. Mrow in this call would dox himself, and I mean dox himself. Like I totally mean dox himself. Like I mean doxing. And what I mean by this doxing, I mean he would dox literally everything: his family, his address, phone number, last name.
Just a reminder, okay? Just a reminder. If you show your own personal information, if you post your own personal information out there, it's not doxing. You're not doxing yourself, okay? You're publishing it. Okay, it's not doxing. You're making it public. Okay, so if anybody, listen, I don't want Mrow to come crying to everyone about being doxed, because if he's willing to post it to people that he's literally sexually harassing, I don't want to see him bitch about his information being posted all over the fucking internet. Okay, I don't give a fuck if it's a fail dox or like a real dox. Okay, he is the one that fucking posted it. All right, he is the one that is publishing it to a crowd of people that fucking despises him. Okay, what are you going to expect, right? If this really is his docs, okay, it doesn't matter if he's faking it or not. Okay, he literally, he has nobody to blame but himself for this one. Okay, he is putting it out there to a bunch of ops. All right, it's fucking retarded, bro. And then Aiden would just go on to defend Mrow and Dickers as well. Like, oh my lord, get me out of here, bro. Get me out of this space, bro. Oh my god. And these are the same people who complain about other people doxing them. You literally post your own personal PII information. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
And even full names and current addresses and previous addresses. And for what, I don't know why, he would dox what car he drives. Which, at this point, I would ask Mrow, could you, give me your social security or your credit card? Because, Papa has to buy the new Helldivers bundle. And along with the doxing, Mrow would do a face reveal and ask for Sonic to come over to his house and would promptly do the same to everybody else and said call.
We should go.
Yeah, listen to your girlfriend.
Hey,
you can't fucking
Sonic.
have an original thought.
I heard you like minors. Good thing I'm one of them. You can go.
Just don't lie.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
So
No.
Sonic, do you want to come over and play with my toys?
No. Fuck no,
Why?
dude. Hey, I have a baby kink if that's what you're into. Gore affected it.
Marcus,
Chris
you
is
weren't
gonna go-
supposed to
Chris is gonna
tell
do it.
people about our.
can you imagine having Mrow of all people? Oh my lord. Can you imagine having Mrow of all people associating with these people and doing the same thing as them? Trying to actively like harass minors and saying and associating with people saying, I have a baby kink. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like literally, what is wrong with you? Like actually, what is wrong with you? I know you're just fucking around. I know that you're not actually seriously doing anything. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're still harassing them. Even if you're joking. By the way, if you're joking about someone masturbating, that's still harassing them. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're joking or not. I don't know how many people understand this concept, that even if you joke about uncomfortable things around other people, it can be a joke, yes, that you have intended to be a joke, but that can also be harassment. Yes, that's just how it works. I'm sorry, I don't make up the rules. That's just how it works. Okay, just because you intended it to be a joke doesn't mean it's not harassment. You're stupid. Anyway,
kinks.
Sorry. Man, I was gonna invite the whole server. God damn it.
Yeah, ironic harassment of minors is still harassment of minors.
Play with my
okay?
toys?
Yes.
Nah, bro. I was about to fucking invite
This
the
is
whole server
something,
in this shit,
bro.
because it would be fun.
Bro, this is something like a weird, creepy old man, like fucking Herbert the pervert type shit. Okay, like this is some Herbert the pervert type shit. You know what I mean? See me? You hear me? Like, yeah, this is some Herbert the pervert type shit. Jesus.
I'm into really skinny black men.
Alright,
so let me talk. Alright, let me talk.
Glass is like everyone else, a VR pred, and being a test. Mrow and his credibility would invite Glass on the stream just to discuss the current drama he's around and call Glass up.
Implying that I'm fucking a 17-year-old is disgusting, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm 26 years old.
What do you think is wrong, you at 26, having sex with a 17-year-old? What's the bad thing happening there?
They're fucking 9 years younger than me.
That's it?
Yeah, they're a child. They've gone through nothing in life. They have
17 years old as a
perspective
child?
on life that's completely fucking... Yeah, to me, buddy, I don't want to fucking talk to a 17-year-old. I don't
In
give a
this
fuck.
clip that we just watched,
Didn't we
you were,
just
you
watch
were
a clip
saying
of
that
you? Yeah.
they weren't a child. Do you take that back?
Well, they're not legally a child, but to me, yeah, they're a child. We're not talking legal definitions here.
But 18 isn't a child to you.
No, 18 is still a child to me. Anybody below the age of 21 is a child to me.
So you take back what you said?
No, I never claimed anything other than this.
What you sent him was not nude. It was not a naked picture.
Correct.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Sure.
What do you mean you didn't do anything? Isn't like sending a picture of your cock like
Can I pull this picture up on stream? Is this like on your Twitter maybe?
Stroking my dick. Yeah,
Did you send a picture of your soft penis?
And I fucking took it like 2 days beforehand.
For you to dispute that is like insane to me.
It's not. We weren't talking. so happen to be showing each other.
You sent a picture of your erect penis.
Okay, if Solar shows me a picture of her bare fucking Mexican tits, I'm not gonna make the argument that that isn't sexual. There is an inherent fucking
buddy. It's the fuck. It's tits. The fuck,
dude. It's not sexual if you get it's just sex, dude. What the fuck?
Pull out my fucking 6-pack right now on camera. Is that sexual?
If you're sending it to a woman in the context of being in her DMs, maybe, like, dude, if you send...
Solar already knew nothing was going to occur when we fucking did that, buddy.
Dude, it's a picture of your erect
it
penis.
Wasn't sexual.
Solar,
literally the one
that
that said it wasn't sexual.
One of the people in this call named Blah, a VR chat Chris Hansen, realized that Mrow is a closeted pedo and confronted him on his actions he had done with that said 17-year-old. When confronting Mrow, he would go on from casually admitting to engaging with an underage user is a good idea, to that day after, make a video saying that Glass is innocent. Glass would comment under the post saying maybe Mrow's a good guy after all. Ugg would then quote the 17-year-old Discord message. And would you figure out the age consent of the world? Ugg would comment, and Mrow would then sub-comment saying you're 28, LMAO. Mrow would then make a video on Glass with the promise of it going well for him, and it didn't. And underneath...
Wait, so he was trying to... So he was going after this, like, rando fucking person, right? And then he would then backtrack his claim and then come back with a fucking hit piece? Wait, what? Okay.
The video's comment section would be filled with Glass defenders, Mrow glazers, and obviously Yug having his stance on this. Pretty much this comment section was just nothing but just a straight up war zone, with everybody attacking each other of Mrow's fanbase and Glass, and Ugg in the middle of it trying to defend himself. After Mrow did the live stream, Mrow would look at the comments of this video. A comment would point out saying that Mrow was spreading information, and would also later talk about how Mrow did the same thing when asking for the 17-year-old's tits on stream. Mrow will respond saying that he will never apologize because it will come off as fake, and if it was
depending if you glaze him or not, of course. Classic.
An audience that you actively harmed, telling us that his audience is okay with him talking to minors.
And we go to New West. So he says, "You're spreading misinformation. What misinformation am I spreading? You're the reason this whole drama is happening." I'm not, by the way. Glass did this to himself and was like, I don't even know what he's referencing. Not to mention, did you apologize for talking to a minor? Which, no, why would I apologize? That would be such a fake fucking apology. Public apologies literally mean nothing unless you're apologizing to an audience that you've actively harmed. Like, a public apology only works if you've, like, scammed your audience or something. Why the fuck would I apologize to random people watching?
Wait, does that mean Aiden's apology for what he said about Lio Convoy and his wife? Does that mean that doesn't mean anything? Because that was a public apology? Ooh, can somebody confront Mrow on that? I don't know. Sounds kind of sus, right? He did say, right? He does say right here, public apologies doesn't really mean much.
Right? I think it's bad what I did, but apologizing for it is just going to come off as like fake and retarded, and I'd rather not. It's just useless. I don't think you did. You don't know anything about what you're talking about, and don't know how to
Who made this video? I think a complete rando, I think.
Document anything properly. I suggest actually learning what is said instead of listening to the lies about Glass. What is lied about? And I said he can come on. So I'm hoping we can get this guy on. We can epically debate him.
Okay.
I'd love to chat with this guy. I'd love to. So how long have we been live for? About 3 hours, 3.5 hours. If we don't get the epic debate, we're probably going to end off pretty soon.
Mrow and Rocky Raccoon are basically partners in crime, and being the genius that Mrow is, he would go after a content creator that is a minor, saying that the minor would foster a community that wants Rocky, despite Rocky himself drawing of minors. This would become worse when Mrow thinks that Rocky hasn't done anything wrong to minors. However, in reality, Rocky didn't do anything of that, but share with minors in some drawings that depict minors having with each other and adults, making this subtype of incest fetish. However, Rocky would say that's nothing, and nothing is wrong with that, but they just need a spoiler. Mrow would then confront Mia Glass, a former mod of Rocky Raccoon's Discord, who who, again, was bullied by him and was also having a
Okay, so to be very clear, Mrow. Okay, this is legitimately more of a research stream for me. Okay, like a research segment because I'm like learning a lot of information here in real time. Okay, so just to be very clear, Mrow had a friend who drew lolly, and that friend would also share lewds with minors, like drawn lewds with minors. Am I hearing that right? I don't give a fuck about the drawing lolly part, obviously. But the second part, yeah, I think obviously I think that's an issue, but I just don't know how credible that is.
server that was dedicated.
How can you retain this knowledge without taking notes? I find all of this very fascinating. No? I find all of this just very unforgettable, you know? I don't know. You should have told me that when I was still in college. Why not retain physics knowledge? Why not retain this and that, right? Yeah.
To gathering evidence against Rocky Raccoon's behavior. Mrow would claim that Mia is harboring an army against Rocky Raccoon and say that these miners were IP grabbing in a way to
Okay, you know how you retain knowledge about Minecraft crafting recipes, then the multiplication table back then? It's kind of like that. Does that explain things?
Rocky. This isn't true because Kiwi Farms was doing that. The reality of this was that Rocky's Discord IP number was gathered as info to find other Discord accounts that he was a part of. And Mrow's, again, hollow fucking skull, he would sweep for Rocky.
Because like I feel like I'm talking and I feel like you're just not listening. I feel like that's what's going on right now. I don't know.
I feel the exact same way for you, buddy.
Right. Okay. So you keep bringing up a Discord IP, which I've never fucking mentioned. That means nothing to me, and it never will, because I don't give a shit about a Discord IP, right? The only thing I've been mentioning is you're hosting an unsafe space for minors where doxing and interaction of Rocky Raccoon is encouraged and praised. Again, I've read the logs. I know what you guys have been fucking saying. So yes, I do think what you've been doing is really fucking weird and really fucking gross.
Okay.
Do you have like a rebuttal to that? Do you think maybe you should probably not have a server full of minors who aren't properly fucking vetted? Like, what's the...
Having a server full of minors that were not properly vetted. Now, where have I heard that before? No, I must be imagining things, I think. I must be, yeah, I don't think, you know, totally not relatable to anything. Hey, Foods, what do you think about my theory that Doobie's dog drowning story was crafted from Destiny's, but he had to one-up him? I don't know. I don't know about that one. But personally speaking, I think it's a lie, obviously. But I think everybody thinks it's a lie, right? I think everybody thinks that Doobie basically told a lie there, that he didn't actually drown any dogs, and he just wants to come off as an edgy, cool person, right? Yeah.
What's the deal?
Doobie is a great example of a compulsive liar. Like, he's 100% a compulsive liar.
Server, everything is censored. It's just to spread awareness to these minors.
Now, Mrow after this would go on a autistic spree, saying that he doesn't care about if the server had censored or uncensored, you know, porn art. This is, of course, of when Mia was also confronting Mrow on this, saying, hey, you sent Rocky Raccoon's uncensored art. Now, again, I like to say, Mrow said that there were minors on this said server. Mia confronted this guy about sending the said uncensored art. I'm just saying, kind of reckless for Rocky Raccoon also confronting Mrow on this, saying, hey, you sent Rocky Raccoon's uncensored art. Now, again, I like to say, Mrow said that there were minors on this said server. Mia confronted this guy about sending the said uncensored art. I'm just saying, kind of reckless from the guy.
Okay, one thing I'll say is this, okay? One of the big flaws of this video is that he doesn't clarify. Well, I mean, like, first of all, he's not speaking very clearly, okay? And here's the thing, I'm not going to judge too much because this is a lower than 1,000 view video, okay? And this is like obviously a tiny, just starting content creator person, okay? One thing I will say is that you should redo a take if you don't sound clear, okay? Like, for example, it sounds like you were slurring some of the words that you were speaking or whatever. That's fine. I can still, I still know what you're saying, but it's just that it doesn't come across as clearly. So I have trouble absorbing that information if it doesn't come across as clearly. Okay. Second of all, another thing is, instead of saying him or her, always refer to names. Don't use pronouns. Do not use pronouns. Always refer to names. Okay. So then we know exactly who you are referring to. Exactly. Obviously, you know, this is like a year ago. This is like 9 months ago at this point. So like obviously this person most likely have moved on, right? But I'm just saying, like, if you're ever interested in creating like a new video essay or something like that, that is like one of the best things you can do. But anyway.
Mrow would find himself in drama once again, this time involving someone with whom he was merely an acquaintance with. This time, the drama isn't about a minor, but at least I don't think so, but it's around his racism. The drama starts with Mrow convincing a person to draw the N-word on her chest. This was discussed in Judge Logic's Discord, to where his mods...
What?
Judge Logic's mods would confirm that this happened. Swedish Crow would also go out and say, Mrow was apparently seeing someone named Paparion and engaging in race play with each other privately.
It's Parapon.
Had her write the N-word on her chest, as well as I believe. I don't know how people found...
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, this guy's a freak. Yo, this guy's a freak for real.
Out though. Deep Clam said that they had Mrow write the N-word on himself. So I guess that's where he learned it. He also confirmed it in his video called Addressing the Race Mixing Allegations.
Thank you for the 5 Canadian smile. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
What the fuck?
So the allegations are completely true.
What? Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Oof.
Then after he would address these, he would then go on just to...
I'm sorry, it's just so funny. Okay, so the allegations were completely true.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Mixing allegations.
Thank you for the 5 Canadian smile. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
What the fuck?
So the allegations are completely true.
Then after he would address these, he would then go on Gisticle's stream to talk about it.
Mrow apparently
Not connected, by the way. Not connected. Totally not. Even though 9 months ago, this person literally made a hit piece, including Mrow going onto JStalk streams and stuff.
And I don't know if this is true.
Allegedly.
Okay, I've not looked into it. Allegedly, Mrow messaged a woman of color and asked her to write racial slurs on her chest. Disgusting alleged behavior,
yeah, I mean,
but it is
if
alleged.
that's true, obviously, yeah, I mean, who would do that?
Bro, chances are when JStalk was still dating Cherry, chances are that they were doing race play with one another, okay? Cherry was like really insecure about the fact that she was black and she hated her own skin. All right. My guess is that her kinks and fetishes has a lot to do with like crazy race play type shit. 100%. Anybody with a bunch of like inner shame about their skin color or somebody else who has that or whatever, 100% has that kind of shit on that shit. I know it's really nasty, obviously, to speculate about another woman in this space's kinks and fetishes, but you have to keep in mind these people do that to me. Okay. Literally everybody, including Cherry. Like Cherry, I'm pretty sure Cherry has called me a PDF, okay? Which is fine. Like if you want to call me that, that's fine, okay? But just don't complain, all right? When I'm saying that, well, you know, you probably participate in weird fucking racial roleplay with JStalk. But okay, anyway. So it's kind of funny that JStalk here is trying to moral frog about race play against Mrow. Well, not moral frog, but being sarcastic, right? But you know.
Disgusting.
Did that actually happen?
If it did happen, then she did do it and she played into it pretty hard. That's all. I mean, if it did.
You're absolutely disgusting. I just want you to know that. I just want you.
Now, if I was...
Dude, that sounded like JStalk was like getting off to it, bro. That sounded like JStalk was like actually unironically like getting off to it. I feel like kinks are deeply related to shame. A lot of it, yeah.
Accused of writing the N-word on somebody's chest,
but...
I would deny that. However, Mrow doesn't deny that. He just says allegedly. Like, what are we, fucking OJ?
Listen, okay, typically speaking, I don't give a fuck what other people do in private, right? Like, we've been over this like a billion times. What Steven does in private does not concern me, right? Just like how typically in a normal world, what Mrow does in private does not concern me. But the issue here is that Mrow is obsessed with other people's lives. Meanwhile, like he is the one having like degenerate shit in private all the fucking time, right? So you can't just like you can't go after Steven. You can't go after Steven while at the same time, you know, you have like all these skeletons in the closet, right?
A fucking Simpson, which is funny enough because we're going over his tactics in debating. Now, this isn't apparently.
Bro, I don't think I want to read this. Bro, don't make me. No, I'm not gonna read this. If you guys want to read this, sorry. Let me just read a little bit, okay? Mrow says, "I fuck with you so much, it's crazy." And then Parapon, the person he's doing race play with, "It's hotter if it's non-consensual." And she says, "You're crazy. You have a loose screw." Mrow says, "You want to do non-consensual things to me?" Parapon says, "Are you horny? Very naughty." Mrow says, "Would it be okay if I was?" I can't, bro. Dude, I can't do shit. Bro.
Anymore. It's true.
Get me out.
Mrow did engage in with this person and race play and cuckoldry and other sexual shit.
Is that a fucking? Did he post a wolf picture in the middle of the texting? What the fuck? She was a lesbian. They probably coerced her or something. Really, bro? What?
I'm not the person who likes to get into this as shit, so you could pause the video and read this stuff yourself. I just hope I gotta make this shit long enough. But one of the things I do have to point out about it is like the communications of what he does with this person. I don't truly know if this is true or not. I'm saying apparently it might be, but this person apparently has TBI. Now, TBI is traumatic brain injury, and you can see the negatives of this, right? Person that has TBI could lead to a lot of things, such as probably a lot of fucked up shit that they can't really make major decisions of. It's very well known of this stuff.
Wait, Jesus Christ, really? Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. What the fuck?
For talking with Mrow, you need to know his tactics and basically anything. One of his tactics is just trolling. This maneuver is known for a swift retreat. If Mrow looks bad or is getting steamrolled in a debate, he will resort to this. This gay-ass tactic is easily the best in the field due to its easy interlock with other tactics, such as damage control, backpedaling, and gaslighting. Which, thankfully, this leads us to his other tactics he uses, such as triggering your insecurities, smear campaigns, changing the rules, triangulation, passive-aggressive, lying, isolation.
What? No, come on. Come on. Mrow would never do that, right? Guys, right? Mrow would never do that, right?
Cohesive control, guilt-tripping, emotional blackmail. All this is shown by a creator named Vincent Marn, who made a great...
Oh, this is, what, like, somebody told me that this is, like, this is a Tommy C's mod? Tommy C's buddy? Tommy C's orbiter?
Video talking about this.
Mrow again talking about Lolly.
Who fucking cares about Shota and Lolly and shit? It's meaningless. Who fucking cares? It's fucking drawings. They're not hurting anybody. The only thing that it's hurting is the people who consume that product. Like, realistically, it's not a harmful product other than the people who consume it themselves, right? Who fucking cares about that shit? It's a meaningless drama to fucking...
Why are these people so shameless? When they're alone, they literally endorse every single fucking opinion.
like, argue about online. And
Who is this base person? Mrow?
I don't see it as anything more than that. I like to argue for fun because it's entertaining and because I'm bored online when I have nothing else to do other than like edit like retard videos or play like Death Stranding for 12 hours straight, right?
Okay, Mrow. Bro, I can't, dude, these people, oh my god. They'll say, I don't care about Lolly, okay? They'll say that all the, like, this isn't even like the only piece of evidence out there that has stuff like that. But then at the same time, it's just, like these people are just, they go after me. Then why even go after me, right? Isn't this like really damning? I don't know. Like, by the way, usually this shit like this should be career ending, okay? Like most of the time, if a bigger content creator were caught essentially being two-faced like this, that is career ending, okay? Just so you know, all right? Like we have been over like multiple career ending parts of this entire ordeal, all right? But these guys, they get away with everything, okay? The fact that they get away with everything, that is crazy to me, okay? The fact that they are just able to just run away and just not have to worry about any of this. I don't know, man. Like this world is kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like holy shit. Yeah. Like what, dude? He was able to get away with all of this. What the fuck? Hey, this shit's crazy, bro. These people have like massive skeletons in their closet, right? Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much for your tier 5. That's very nice of you to do. Thank you. Yeah, holy shit. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, very kind.
In this section, we're going to debunk a lot of things, such as Mrow's Twitter. He would post 2 things. One was Teen Titans Go porn, and the other...
What did he post? I'm sorry.
He would post 2 things. One was Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go corn? What am I looking at, bro? Nah, bro. Dude, how are these people the people that are spreading malicious rumors about me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like the same person who is trying to fucking spread malicious... Oh my god. All these people are hypocrites, man. Aren't they children? Yes. Yes.
The other one...
This is definitely a child, okay?
9/11. And otherwise, then Mrow...
By the way, have you ever seen any of the stuff I'm actually attracted to out in the open? Like the fucking snarkers have? Have you seen any of that? Do I ever flaunt any of that shit? Do I post fucking hentai links in random fucking discords? Do I do any of that? Do I do anything close to this? No, right?
Posting those, he would post about some lolicon action figure. This is about like a 22-year-old man trapped in a middle schooler's body. And I don't want to know the anime, it's just out there. He would also post about loving pregnant teenagers. From posting this stuff, he would go on Twitter and all of these...
What? No, what? Wait, so he likes pregnant teenagers and he was harassing 17-year-olds? Wait, I don't think I like the implications. I don't think I like the implications. Wait.
Other platforms and be racist. Now, I know what you're going to say. Everyone is a little bit racist. And you know what? I agree. I am a little bit racist. Ask me my opinion about Turkish people. He would post about something about the YouTuber, Roblox YouTuber named Parlo. He would say, dude, we're fucked with Donald Trump. His editor would talk about rape and...
Wait, hold on. Just to be very clear, was he harassing you because you looked younger to him? Oh, nice compliment. No, I think he wanted to be the lolly or the Shota.
I did Parlo. He would say, dude, we're fucked with Donald Trump. His editor would talk about...
Okay, so let me just read it out, okay? So, this is Mrow's editor back then, right? So, this person says, me when girls reject me. And the GIF is Donald Trump at WWE. And the text above says, gape, gape, okay? Just so you know the state of mind that these people are in. But, there you go.
And I guess this is his editor. Also making some fucking art. He would also repost an iFunny thing, which was if you got groomed on our platform back in the day, Cash App or Venmo, launch on me, and etc. And aside from Mrow posting all this, there have been Discord messages leaked about him being homophobic, transphobic, and the list goes on, saying retard, the F slur, and the T slur.
Yeah, I don't care about all that.
And are there any bad words for furries like slurs? He would say, meet my hero today. Stop being a retarded blank, we're meant be. And then he would keep going on, saying the F slur, and basically just being like borderline race.
But this matters a lot more. I also think women are all whores, right? Like that to me is way more damning than just saying the F slur or whatever the fuck, okay? These are way worse, yeah. This person tags Mrow and says, do you hate women? And Mrow says, yeah, I generally think all women are worthless whores. Jesus.
Saying, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I've said this time and time again. They're literally all like fucking incels, right? Yeah.
Darky, you are a black. I generally think women are worthless and whores, misogynistic, and most importantly, this goes on from a section that I mentioned earlier in the video about remember when his hand was white? Well, now we're bringing up to this. Mrow would say several times that he is black or white or whatever, and even though he's saying this stuff, he still types in the soft A, not once, but several fucking times.
I don't care about
and hell, even at one point in his his Discord, people will make fan art of him saying the soft A.
Okay, if somebody made fan art of me doing that, I think that's pretty based, okay? But maybe it's just because, listen, okay? Listen, it's just because I grew up on the internet, okay? But...
And finally, this is the last of everything. Now, I'm going to mention one thing. There is on Phoenix's video, which is a 2-hour-long video. You should probably watch it because it goes over a lot of stuff that I don't want to go into, which is like the Change Furry drama and Sonic Uwu and stuff like that. I really don't want to go into that stuff. One, this has to be a video all by itself. I just think that, like, one, it's gonna be way too long for me to put it into this. But basically what happened was there was this person who was like 14 or 13 and they were like groomed. Mrow didn't believe them and Mrow wanted to interview them. When the person wasn't comfortable
Wait. Mrow didn't believe... Wait, what?
interviewing, you know, that said experience, Mrow would just like demonize them. And basically that was just like the entirety of it.
Jesus.
Was not well. Not well at all. And most importantly, if you're gonna sit there and say debate me,
Bro, it's so funny that Mrow was such a fucking debate bro back then, okay? Like literally 9 months ago, by the way, okay? Which is like a quarter of his life span. He would constantly be like, debate me. And he would get blown out in every single fucking debate. And now these days, he no longer says that anymore. Why do you think he no longer says that anymore? Because he fucking sucks at it.
Rope.
Yeah.
I am not going to debate you. I literally have done a content nuke about you. I know how you debate.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yep.
I know everything about you.
Oh,
everything.
whoa.
That doxing of yours.
Okay.
I don't even know why you would do that in the first place. That was so stupid. And here's another thing. I know he's gonna
Well, is that dox verified? Are you sure it's not a failed dox?
mention Kiwi Farms. Yeah, I know. Look, I don't generally give a shit about how controversial Kiwi Farms is. The one thing that you
Yeah, actual Giga Chad, okay? If you're gonna be referencing Kiwi Farms, at least be open about it. I want people to be open about using Kiwi Farms, okay? I just don't want people to hide when they use Kiwi Farms. Okay, good for you.
have to give Kiwi Farms is that they're pretty good with their fucking information. If you're a lolcow or is somebody that they hate, they will find everything about you. You purposely made it to where it was easy to find your doxing, your car that you drive, your 2004 Honda Civic shit, bro. What the fuck? Like, I don't even know. I don't know. It's insane. I don't even know what to say about this. And most importantly, before I log off and shoot myself in the back of the head 47 times, I'm probably gonna have to not make a video in like a long time. One is because I even spent countless hours working on this video, and most of those times I was voicing it and had 0 hours of sleep. So
Well, listen, okay? I think it paid off. I think that there can be a lot of feedback for your video here. Like, for example, like I've said earlier, that you can make your voice more concise, more clear, right? You can proclaim out loud. You should do retakes of some things, right? But overall, like, this is a very, very, very high quality video for somebody with like 3,000 subscribers, okay? Like, this is a video that I would probably expect more from somebody with like 100,000 subscribers or with like 50,000 subscribers. Okay, somebody who has already kind of refined their craft, right? But like, yeah, if you're able to produce something like this with 3,000 subscribers, right? Like, there's a lot of potential there. But you know what? If you just dedicate your life only to snarking on Mrow, I'm all for that too, okay? But just so you know, there's a lot more potential out there. You don't, you know, you don't have to delegate yourself only to snarking Mrow. Although that is a morally good thing to do, okay? I just want to say that.
I'll probably be in my bed for the next like 5 days, just sleeping, not even bothering getting out of bed, like having like a catheter sticked up my dick and just pissing in like some fucking random piss bag. I have spent countless times, countless nights and hours of just not sleeping. And most of the reasons why is because I hate pure hatred. That's why. I fucking hate Mrow so much that hatred was fueling me. And then when I was...
Dude. This guy is such a Giga Chad, bro. I hate Mrow so much that hatred was feeling me. What the fuck? Yo, what did Mrow do to this guy, bro? The fuck did Mrow even do to this guy? I hated him so much that it was fueling me. What the fuck? What did Mrow do? Like, what, dude? What did he do? Although, to be fair, he fucking sucks, okay? But, like, I'm just so curious at this point.
Like 24 hours into editing, I was like fucking, I wasn't even like able to just get in my bed and sleep. I just slept on my fucking chair. That's how much hatred I have for this motherfucker.
What?
And along with all this, it's that I could mention another big thing about this, which was like the Papa Gut shit, because around this time he made like some video about Cameron.
Oh,
I don't give a shit about that part. I just know that like the Cameron shit, Mrow just lied.
True. And I called him out. I debated him on it. Yes. True. Unironically true. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. These were times, okay? These were times back then. It was the good old days, okay? Good old days of randomly debating Mrow on Cameron F305, okay? I angered a lot of people when he was a co-host on Himpleton's streams. Why? Because he was too abrasive and shit. Yeah, duh. This is what happens when you're unlikable. Yes.
Recently about, I don't know if he lied 100%, but he lied about like a good chunk of it. And basically went on like he made a nothing burger. So I'm trying to say. And this is a big thing about Mrow. The reason why I made this content, Nuke, was for starters, hatred. But two was your Femios shit. I know what you did with Femios. You made a video about him.
Wait, Femios? Like the femboy or the trans girl now, I guess. Oh shit, I haven't even heard that in a hot minute. Bro, that motherfucker is like, I'm Femios and I'm here to debate you. Like, what the fuck, bro? That is what that guy is known for. Holy shit, that guy kind of mocked Chill Logic in that one debate. Holy shit. Damn, that really takes me back. Oh my god, all these people take me back, bro. Oh my god. Man, what happened to innocent version of me? Just naive to the space and, you know, eyes brimming with life and hope.
Femios sucked up to you, and I was like, what the fuck is this bitch? And then I looked at the entirety of the internet and was like, wow, you're more than just a V2 or I don't know, of cat. You're a pedo. Eat my ass. I don't give a shit anymore. If you think that it's okay at the end of the day to make videos about a fucking femboy, by the way, this femboy is fucking retarded anyway. This person is as brain.
Bro, this person is just spitting. I'm sorry. Like, this person just has all the right opinions. Like, hello. Well, no. Sorry. No. I take that back. I take that back. I think like the painting of Lolly as pedophilic is like cringe. But like, I don't really blame any normie for doing that. Like, I understand why you do that, but yeah. Yeah. But mostly right opinions, I would say.
That is a fucking tree. And this is, I'm not trying to be trans.
Not a femboy, trans. Yeah, trans. But I think back then they were more of a femboy, no? Like they had identified more with the femboy label.
It's phobic. It's just.
Oh fuck. No, I'm not gonna explain any of this lore. Just mean because like it's just a bunch of irrelevant lore that is too much to get into. But like if you ever search any of this up yourself, it is a treasure trove of lore. It is a treasure trove of lore. Yeah. But this stuff, like, I can probably give, like, a fucking college seminar on, like, specifically 9 months ago type shit. Holy shit. There is so much content that is so good, outside of Mr. Girl and Lavloon, since everybody, like, craves that time period, to come back, right? They want that period of people beefing with one another to come back. Bro, you just need to look at adjacent spaces instead, okay? She's fully transitioned now. I would say good for her. Listen, okay? I would say good for her, except that Femios is literally like a snarker. Like Femios is also a snarker at this point, no? Right? I think I'm right. Like Femios is also a snarker at this point. No.
Femios is a fucking idiot. And so is everybody that's associated with you, Mrow. They're all fucking idiots. And there's a reason why they hang out with you. Is because they're fucking retarded. You fit in with the group because you're also retarded.
Oh my god.
You deserve no platform.
Oh my god.
You don't even deserve a chance to be.
Now she hates them, but she's always in with the other snarkers and calling Destiny and me like PDF files. Like, wait, then what is she? She trolls MAGA people. Oh, that's it? Fuck.
On YouTube at this point. You're not.
Best DG pairs to 2019 to 2021. That depends on who you ask. If you ask somebody, listen, okay? If you ask somebody who is more into politics, I think they'll say that you know, that period of time in which Destiny was like debating people like Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and Glenn Greenwald, right? The Glenn Greenwald specifically, right? The more than 20,000 concurrent viewers on Destiny debating Glenn Greenwald, right? For a politics person, that is the epitome of destiny. Okay, that is the epitome of destiny. Some people also think the epitome of destiny is when he's talking about red pill content. The red pill arc, very long red pill arc, that was also peak for a lot of people. If you're Israeli or you're Jewish, obviously Israel versus Palestine is your peak arc. I don't know. It's everyone's biased in some way because it depends on the content you're into. But yeah, I don't know about that. But her streams are making fun of MAGAs. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's cool. But I'm pretty sure just when it comes to the DG space, like she fucking hates it specifically. Okay, I think that's the case. Yeah. Oh my god, guys, it's just this space is really something.
Nothing but just an insane fuck. And that's a good way to put it. You're insane and you're disgusting.
Like you know how I was talking about like Reservoir, right? And how I went off on Reservoir, and I said like, oh yeah, this person is weird in so many ways, and here is all the context behind him, and blah 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 blah. Dude, it's just. Oh my god, that's just one person. That's just one person. There's so much to this space that's so magical and wonderful in all the fucked up ways. Ah, good times.
And for those who are still left on this video,
Snarkers are being transferred? Oh. Yeah, but like if you rotate all of your shit around trans stuff, like you're just gonna end up as like Keffels adjacent, no? Like you're just gonna be like very obnoxiously like anti-transphobic, right? And not in a good way that actually advances other trans people, in a bad way where you make your entire personality just being trans, no?
love you, no homo. And if Mrow has anything to say about this, I don't know, email, fucking fax it to me, I guess.
I mean, he probably ignored this, no? He probably ignored this shit, right? Snarkers are performatively anti-MAGA because I was so horny for Hassan Clout. Yeah, that's correct. I jumped on board after the Piers Morgan show where he wouldn't apologize for his joke. Oh yeah, that was also peak. Man, so many peak moments.
Fax it to me.
But you know, don't just limit your entertainment sphere to just Destiny, okay? There's plenty of like crazy commentary shit that also went down. That I will say is equally crazy. Yeah. Or more crazy even. Yeah.
And I'll like print it and put it on my wall or something. Or like, I don't know, goon. I don't know. We can like telepathically goon to each other.
What the fuck?
Actually, I probably wouldn't be doing that.
Okay,
I don't want to have any communication. Stop talking. If you want me to debate you, I mean, you're gonna sit there and say that neither way. You did that with Slime Beast, Ugg, Class, all these other people. You did that with all these other fucking people. I guess, depending how I feel at that moment, I probably will debate you. I don't know, it just depends on how I feel. And yeah, I'm gonna play some Helldivers. I'm gonna buy the new War Bond bundle.
Okay, I'm done. Bro, I'm actually kind of curious. If this person actually did end up debating Mrow, because I had this person on my stream. Like the person who made this video actually came onto my stream randomly the other day. Just simply because I was talking about Mrow. Yeah. I guess his hatred for Mrow persists to this day. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I can see why, okay? That person is reprehensible. Yeah. Mrow is twisted. Mrow is twisted in the head really hard. Yeah. I'm not gonna deny that.